Thank you for joining us for the doubleheader tonight, as now the Spearman Lynx are going to be taking on the Canadian Wildcats on the road. For the starters for the Spearman Lynx, you're going to have number 2, Braden Klafka, number 13, Kason Mackey, number 21, Jeb Garnett, number 23, Jack Wilkerson, and number 55, Tony Barilla. For Canadian, you're going to have Josh Colwell, his 00, number 3, Twister Kelton, number 4, Gary Anderson, number 12, Josh Crable, and number 15, Reagan Cochran. So we have some information regarding the play-in game for the Lynx sets against Bushland. They will be playing in Borger on Monday night. At this time, we're just trying to figure out the times of the game. Coach Richardson contacting Bushland and Coach Mayfield, trying to work out the times. I would think that Tony would be stepping in to take the tip, as he does against 00 Josh Colwell. Matchup tonight, tough matchup for Tony, as he's going to have to battle Reagan Cochran down low, number 15. Tip's going to go to Canadian. Gary Anderson handles it. Here's Colwell at the top. The Lynx coming out in a 2-3 zone. Anderson with a quick 3 off the skip pass, and it's going to fall. Making it a quick start for him. Wilkerson coming off a screen, not there. Hands it off to Kaysen. Kaysen with a good pass to Jeb Garnett across the court. It's going to be an air ball by Jeb Garnett. Slow start for Jeb Garnett with an air ball. Like to see him kind of be around the rim on his first shot of the night. Maybe he'll loosen up and get around it. First possession, Lynx were in a 2-3. Here's Kason Mackey with the steal and man-to-man defense. Braden Klafka pulling up. Gives it back out to Jack Wilkerson. There's Wilk on the right wing. Gives it down to Tony Varela. Just not able to handle the pass. Lost his footing. It seemed like he slipped maybe just a little bit. There's a turnover for the Lynx, the first turnover on the night. 2 bad possessions so far for the Lynx, and an air ball and a turnover. There's Cochran down low, throwing up an air ball, rebounded by Crable. Colwell with the 3. His shot's going to be good. 6-0 lead for the Wildcats to start. Here's Wilkerson. Braden Klafka trying to answer. He does, making it 6-3. So a better start there. Good rhythm that time by Braden Klafka, as they needed that one to not go down to 3 possession already, as Kason Mackey's going to pick up a quick foul on the defensive end with 6:06. As Shad Whiteley checks into the game for Kason. Looks like the Lynx are still going to be in a man-to-man look. Kind of switching up their possessions of being in a 2-3 and man-to-man. Gary Anderson's going to lose the handle and turn it over. Ball goes in possession to the Lynx. Looks like Canadians going to step up into a man-to-man full-court press. Here's Wilkerson. Handling Twister Kelton himself. Coming over behind him is going to be Gary Anderson. Stutter and go. Jeb Garnett for 3 in the corner. Not going to be there. So he goes up for his own rebound. Gets it again off the block pass. Braden Klafka stepping into another 3. It's going to be long. No good. There's Crable with the rebound. A couple good second chance opportunities that time on the Lynx on the offensive end. Here's Kelton in the corner, picks up his dribble over to Crable. Colwell with the long three up the right wing is going to be off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Crable. He puts up his shot, and it's going to be good. 8-3 is the score. Off a second chance opportunity that time by the Wildcats. Shad Whiteley driving to his right, gives it to Jeb Garnett. Jeb Garnett, his shot's going to be short. So he's 0 for 3 from the three-point line to start this game. Just midway through the first quarter, almost midway through the first quarter. Colwell on the left wing, coming off screen by Cochran. Cochran in the low block. Shoots it up with his left hand, rebounded by Klafka. There's go Klafka. Trying to beat them to the other end of the floor. Colwell tips it away, and it's going to be out on Colwell. And here comes Kaysen Mackey checking in for Jeb Garnett. Kind of a slow start, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. Tell your shooters to shoot, just tell them to keep shooting. It'll fall eventually. There's Jack Wilkerson, pull up three. Going to be long, rebounded. No, took away by Tony. As Shad Whiteley gets the offensive rebound. Good job by Tony keeping it alive. As Shad comes down with it, he's going to go up and be fouled on the shot. Reagan Cochran getting his first foul on the night as Shad steps in to shoot two. In and out, no good by Whiteley. Second shot's going to be off the left side, no good. Tony crashing the boards hard so far in the early going as Colwell's pass going to be an errant throw. As a pizza gets spilled by Coach Lozano on the errant pass by Josh Colwell. Goes out of bounds. Coach Lozano eating pizza and water went everywhere. Wildcats still in a man-to-man press. Wilkerson clearing everybody out, taking it himself. There's Kaysen at the top. Driving to his right. Picking up his dribble. Here comes Shad. Wilkerson to Klafka. Klafka trying to go by Crable, not there. Trying to give a bounce pass to Tony. It's not there as it goes out of bounds. Second turnover for the Lynx so far tonight. 3:47 left to go in the first. Colwell to Kelton. Kelton to Cochran. Cochran out to Anderson. Anderson driving, loses the handle. Kaysen up to Whiteley. Whiteley with two quick steps and able to lay it in for two. Keeping it in close range right now is the Lynx and the Wildcats. 8-5 is the score in favor of the Wildcats. 3:11 left to go in the first quarter. Colwell driving, picks up his dribble. Here's Crable driving to his left. Kelton thought about it, driving. He goes hard into the body of Tony Varela as Cochran comes down with the offensive rebound. Cochran and Varela exchanging some words that time on the way back down. Going to be a tough battle for both of them all night. Here's Klafka for three in the corner. Rebounded by Crable. Colwell at the top. Trying to get the offense set. Good hands that come by Klafka on Crable. As he's able to lay it in for another two. Again, good possession that time by Lynx on defense. As there's Cochran. As he steps out of bounds, ball should have been the Lynx anyways. Here's Shad Whiteley trying to go all the way. Pulls it back out. Wilkerson thought about it, gives it to Klafka. This shot's going to be no good. Air ball 3. He could have attacked. He had the lane. He had the option to really shoot or drive it. We're going to have a 30-second timeout called by the Wildcats. Give us a chance to look at one of our sponsors. Adobe Walls Gym, located south of Spearman on State Highway 51, is proud to support Spearman athletic and academic students. For your cotton ginning services, call Adobe Walls Gym at 659-2574. Gerald Key and his crew say go Lynx and Lynxettes. .156 left to go here in the first quarter. 10-7 is the score in favor of the Wildcats. Cavalier checking into the game, along with Cooper Campbell for the Lynx. Whiteley on Colwell. Wildcats looking to reset by Twister Kelton. Colwell looking to go by Shad Whiteley. Shad Whiteley, great job on defense on Colwell so far. There's Cooper guarding Crable. Crable down low, kicks it back out. Wildcats swinging around. Colwell shoots up a shot. Going to be rebounded by Cochran. Goes down with the ball. Steal by Wilkerson. We're going to have a... He was moving the whole way, but we're going to have an offensive foul call on Jack Wilkerson. That's a terrible call. As Twister Kelton did not have his feet set, and Jack Wilkerson will be called for the offensive foul. Lynx were about to have a good possession in transition. And we're going to have a walk. Nope, we're going to have a foul call, looks like on Braden Klafka. That's going to be the third team foul of the quarter with just a minute left to go. 59.7 seconds left to be exact. Left to go in the first quarter. Cavalier looking for the corner in Colwell. Time winding down, 50 seconds. Coming off a double screen is Cavalier. Heads by Cooper Campbell well. Casey Mackey recovers. Cochran lays it in again, making it 12-7. .30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Klafka to Whiteley. Whiteley to Mackey. Here's Campbell. Campbell going by Cochran. He loses the handle of it. Tipped away by Cochran. Here's Colwell in transition behind the back. Gives it to Kelton. He steps into a three. Be long, no good. Kept alive by Cochran. He tips it over to Crable. And he lays it in, making it 14-7 with 3 seconds left to go. Here's Wilkerson. Wilkerson with a long three, and it's going to be off the front end of the rim. No good. So 14-7 is the score at the end of the first quarter here. Lynx got to find a way to contain Cochran down low as he's being an animal on the offensive rebound side of the ball, with keeping balls alive and giving the Wildcats a lot of second chance points. Brown, Graham and Company. When you need more than just an accountant, turn to Spearman's trusted professionals. Brown, Graham and Company. Brown, Graham is located at 201 West Kenneth and Spearman. Bartlett's Lumber and Hardware in Spearman now has a new master-built gravity-fed charcoal grill. This grill goes up to 700 degrees in just 13 minutes. You can also control the temperature and cook time with your phone using your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth setting. Bartlett's Lumber is located in Spearman at 720 Highway 207 South. Possession arrow is going to go to the Lynx. Next time it'll be on a jump ball, or at the end of the half it'll switch over to Canadian side. Here's Garnett, who checked back into the game. Wilkerson at the top, going by, looked like Twister Kelton. His shot's going to fall off short of the front of the rim. Good steal that time, running through a pass is Braden Klafka. He can handle it on his own in the backcourt. He does. Canadian student section screaming at Braden Klafka, air ball. Wilkerson directing traffic on the right wing. Driving to his left. We're going to have a jump ball, and that's going to go to possession of the Wildcats. Colwell at the top. Cochran down low. Here's Cochran spinning to his left, and that time a good block that time by Tony Varela, but Crable's there for the offensive rebound to put it in for another 2. That's 6 points for Josh Crable off of offensive rebounds alone. Tony doing a great job on defense on Reagan Cochran, but nobody's there to block out Josh Crable. Casey Mackey at the top. He's going to pull up a 3. His shot's going to be good. Great shot by Casey Mackey to get going, to keep it within range at 16-10. Cavalier on the right side, Colwell at the top. Looked like another little isolation here for Reagan Cochran on Tony Varela. Good job by Casey Mackey. As he goes in, and there's going to be a jump ball in possession going back to the Lynx. A great job by Tony Varela again on defense on Reagan Cochran. Cochran and Varela exchanging words again. Wilkerson puts up an errant shot, rebounded by Tony Varela. Shot fake, ball's going to go out of bounds off the Twister Kelton as Tony handled the offensive rebound. Jack Wilkerson stepping out of bounds. Lynx in a box look. A couple of back screens by the Lynx. Klafka to Varela. Good pass that time by Casey Mackey down low to Klafka. Cutting the score to 4. 16-12 is the score. 5:45 left to go in the second quarter. Tony doing a great job. And that shouldn't be a continuation call. It happened way before the shot went up. And we're going to have a foul called, looks like on Casey Mackey. That's his second. But Cavalier with a long continuation that only happens in the NBA. As this shot's going to be no good off of the and one. Errant pass that time, and Cochran goes up. And he's going to be fouled by Tony Varela off the steal. Reagan Cochran's going to step to the line to shoot 2. This time you see, again, Cochran exchanging words with Varela, and the referee having to step in and probably tell him to keep their mouth shut as it's been going on so far this whole game. Scores 18-12 with 5:20 left. Crable coming in with another offensive rebound. He gives it out to Colwell. Colwell's shot's going to be no good. As we have a block out by Jeb Garnett on Reagan Cochran. Definitely could have been a foul called. But it said it went out of bounds before a foul could have been called on Reagan Cochran. 5 team fouls to 1 of the Wildcats. Here's Wilkerson to Tony at the top. Wilkerson thought about it. He drives to his left. He's going to go up for 2. Crable's going to be called for the foul, putting Wilkerson at the line, trying to get him going, as he has not have a point scored tonight. If he could get going, he could definitely keep this thing close. Second shot good. Wilkerson sees the bottom of the net twice from the free throw line. Cutting the score to 4, 18-14 is the score. 4:45 left to go in the second. Here's Crable at the top. Trying to make a move on Klafka. Klafka almost a run through by Wilkerson. Gets it to Colwell. Anderson on the left corner. Cochran hits the deck, a steal by Wilkerson. Wilkerson weaving his way through traffic. Shad Whiteley, good pass there by Jack Wilkerson. We're going to have a jump ball. This time it should stay in possession of the Lynx. Behind an arrow, sorry about that. Goes to the Wildcats. Whiteley's got to knock those down in close games like this. Can't have missed layup opportunities. There's Cochran. Anderson in the corner. Goes through the hands of Colwell, straight out of bounds. Another turnover by the Wildcats. Wildcats staying in a man-to-man press. Haven't seen a face trap yet. Wilkerson clears him out. Twister Kelton guarding him. Wilkerson dribbles down to the right wing to Garnett. They're going to come off a double screen as Wilkerson. It's not there. Here's Shad Whiteley. Got about a three. Shot fake. Pulls it back out. Gives to Klafka. Klafka going to work on Anderson. It's going to be tipped away by Colwell. Here's Colwell to the other end. Colwell, he's going to lay it in with one hand. A good move by Colwell. Keeping the ball away from two Lynx defenders, and Klafka and Wilkerson as they have another turnover. Make it 4 turnovers. Ball was tipped away by the Wildcats there. Here's Whiteley to Wilkerson. Klafka thought about it. Gives it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson pulling up a three, and it's going to be in and out, no good. Good job by Tony Bareilles. He's going to be able to lay it in. Tony's first bucket, and it's a big one. Lynx need a couple stops on defense. Doing a better job this go around. Here's a double screen at the top. Cavalier to his left, doesn't use it. Colwell thought about it, driving to his spin. Tony reaches for the rebound, can't get it. Cochran beats him to the punch. Here's Tony now with the steal. Good job that time. As Cochran yells at the official, saying that Tony was holding him. There's Wilkerson, thought about it. He's going to pull it up. It's going to be long. Looked like Tony might have been able to get that rebound as Gary Anderson looking to get the ball in transition. Didn't get up to him. Here's Cavalier. We're going to have Braden Klafka called for the foul. That's his second to 16 foul. Cooper Campbell's going to be checking in for Braden Klafka as Klafka picked up his second with 2:02 left to go in the second quarter. 20-16 is still the score. Garnett on Kelton. Reagan. Good help there by Cooper Campbell coming over. It's a great job by Cooper and Tony working on Cochran, kind of slowing him down. Cooper skip pass out to Garnett. Garnett gives it to Wilkerson. Wiley thought about it. Here's Jeb. Jeb going and laying it all the way. It's going to be blocked by Cochran. That time he gets Colwell up in the air. Ball's going to be bounced around. Jeb Garnett with another offensive rebound, and that time he's going to be pushed in the back. It definitely was. Glad they called that one. It's going to be on Gary Anderson. That's his second. Crable checking back into the game. Looks like for Kaysen. Or Cavalier boy. Whiteley loses the handle of it. He's going to step out of bounds. That's another turnover for the Lynx. 1:15 left to go here in the second quarter. 20-16 is the score in favor of the Wildcats. Wilkerson on Colwell. Anderson going to work on Whiteley. Whiteley's going to foul him on the shot. That's his first, the 17th foul. Didn't matter. Anderson going to line to shoot two anyways on the flop. But Whiteley did foul him. First shot's going to be good. Anderson hit a quick 2 threes to open up the game. Hadn't seen him score since right now. Hitting the front end of this 3-shot attempt. Second shot's going to be no good. Rebounded by Tony into Wilkerson. Handled by Cochran. They're trying to tie up Cochran. Here goes Shad Whiteley. Shad Whiteley's going to steal in, but he's going to step out of bounds. A couple loose ball attempts. You kind of see the Lynx scrambling. Good hustle there by both teams. Good hustle by Whiteley going out of bounds. He just stepped out of bounds. Still like to see the Lynx come away with that opportunity. Colwell out to Anderson. Looking for the... Colwell was left alone underneath. Here's Anderson. Good shot. Blocked that time by Shad Whiteley, but they are going to call a foul. And Anderson's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Looks like Shad Whiteley definitely got all ball that time. First shot's going to be good for Anderson. 22-16 is the score. Great job by Shad Whiteley right there. Anderson probably should have never even taken the shot. And instead he's handed a gift. And 3 free throws as he makes the first 2 and makes all 3. Making the score 24-16. That was a big possession and a great job by Shad Whiteley. As he gets into the body of Anderson, Anderson's going to be called for the foul. That's his second, the 14th foul. Cavalier checking back in for him. Wilkerson driving to his left, gives it to Garnett, to Davis. Wilkerson resets at the top, driving to his right. He goes up. He's going to be fouled on the shot. Going to go line to shoot 2. Like to see him keep attacking the basket and keep shooting it. He only has 2 on the night. 21.2 left to go in the half. Wilkerson steps into a line to shoot a pair of free throws. First shot no good, a little long. Second shot falls. 3 of 4 from the night for Wilkerson so far, 3 points. 15 seconds left to go here in the half. Wilkerson on Colwell. Garnett on Kelton. Wildcats definitely winding it down. 4 seconds left. Cavalier puts up a shot. It's going to be long off the rim. So he should have probably driven the basketball. Instead, he puts up a shot from long range, no good. So that's where the scoring is going to stop for the half at 24-17. Better job by the Lynx on defense that time. Be back in about 9.5 minutes and we will get going with the second half. Here's started second half on the floor. You're going to have Mackey, Whiteley, Wilkerson, Klafka, and Tony. Whiteley at the top. Here's Colwell on the left wing. Guarded by Wilkerson. There's Cochran. Going to work on Tony. And he's going to be fouled. Twister Kelton is by Shad Whiteley. That's going to be Whiteley's third, first team foul of the half. Kelton steps into the line to shoot two. Last 5 points for the Canadian Wildcats tonight have been by free throws. Make it 6 as Kelton's perfect from the line that trip. 26-17 is the score now. As we should have it looked like it definitely should have been a block, and it is an offensive foul on Jack Wilkerson. That's his second. Wilkerson was looking to try to make a pass. Cochran stepped in the way of it and fell to the floor. Cochran with the shot from the elbow, and it's going to fall. 28-17 now. Here's Wilkerson. To Garnett, to Mackey. Mackey thought about it, driving to his left. He goes in, lays it up, and in, good. (28-19) is the score. Anderson wasn't ready for the pass. He loses again. Here's Klafka now running through it. Klafka lays it up and good. Should have been a goaltending anyways. Cochran definitely grabbed the rim with the net. 28-21, another turnover that time by the Wildcats. Here's Kelton on the left wing. Back to Cochran at the top. Colwell driving to his right, protecting the ball from Wilkerson. Tipped away by Klafka, nobody there. Cochran handles it. He's going to put up another shot. It's going to be long, rebounded by Klafka. He saves it out to Colwell. Wilkerson takes an elbow to the face that time. He goes to the floor. No call. It's the same call that he got on the other side. Klafka goes up. As he goes up with a shot fake, he comes down. They're going to call him for a walk. His pivot foot never moved. He never left the floor. Another turnover that time by the Lynx. Garnett with the steal. Garnett's going to lay it in off the steal. That's a great job by Garnett. Going in strong, avoiding Colwell's block as Colwell did not attempt. 28-23 is the score now. Great job by the Lynx here in the early going. Anderson in the corner. Good job by Klafka. Here's Crable driving to his left. Anderson's going to be left alone at the top. His shot's going to be in and out, no good. Rebounded by Cochran. Stolen away, or looks like Cochran may have lost the handle of it. Hard to see from the corner. Another turnover that time by the Wildcats. That's the sixth turnover so far tonight. Both teams have 6. Pretty clean game so far. Left wing is Garnett. To Klafka, to Wilkerson. Wilkerson coming off a screen, thought about it. Another screen by Tony, pulls up with a jump shot. It's going to be long, no good. Rebounded by Cochran. Crable going to work on Klafka. Here's Colwell with the quick three. Klafka with the rebound. Great job. Here's Klafka in transition. Pulls up, trying to avoid the trap. As he goes up, Klafka goes by Kelton. Kelton with the flop, no call. Great job on the no call as Klafka lays it in for two. Now we have a three-point game. Colwell looking for Cochran. He gets it. Going up strong. There's Tony as he does go over the top. Tony reaching over the top to block the shot. He's going to be called for the foul. That's a third-team foul. Tony, that's only the second on Tony. As Cochran misses the front. First shot of this free throw trip. Makes the second. 29-25 is the score in favor of the Wildcats. Great job of the Lynx of keeping this one close as it could have gotten hand early coming out in this third quarter. Here's Klafka. Casey Mackey with the shot. They didn't guard him. He's going to put it off the glass for a three. A big-time shot, cutting this thing to one. Doesn't matter how it goes in sometimes, as long as it does. Mackey on Anderson. Anderson going to his right. Loses the handle. Here's Crable. Back to Anderson. Anderson thought about it. Colwell resets. Over to Kelton, guarded by Garnett. Kelton turns a corner. He goes in. Cochran keeps it alive, but rebounded by Mackey. Mackey throws it away to Garnett. Here's Garnett. In transition, gives it to Klafka for three in the corner. Long three, rebounded by Wilkerson. Good job by Wilkerson as he's going to go up hard, strong to the basket. Drawing the foul, putting the line for two. Like to see Wilkerson keep attacking the basket and keep this thing close because he can close this thing out in the fourth quarter. First shot's going to be good to tie this thing up at 29. Again, just a great job of the Lynx of creating turnovers and tough shots for the Wildcats. Good defense by the Lynx. Second shot's going to be good. We're going to have a sub. Cavalier checks in for Kelton. 5 points for Wilkerson on the night. Klafka with the high point. He has 11. Here's Cavalier. Mackey on Anderson to Cochran. Colwell going to work down. We're going to have 3 seconds in the lane by Colwell. Wilkerson doing a great job playing defense, and that's another turnover by the Wildcats. Here's Wilkerson in transition, off the full court press, pulls it back out on the left wing. And we're going to get the and one as Wilkerson splits the defense and lays it up and spins it off the glass. And a great move that time by Wilkerson, getting the and one and giving now the Lynx a 3-point lead, looking to make it 4. And again, you have the referee talking to both Tony Varela and Reagan Cochran. They've kind of been in each other's ears all night. No harm, just a little talk. Never hurts anybody. Wilkerson completes the and one. Coming off the double screen is Cavalier. Cavalier with shot off the glass, going to be long, rebounded by Cochran, blocked by Klafka. It's going to be out of bounds. Off the hands of Cochran. Definitely looked like it could have been blocked by Klafka. Wilkerson handles it. Again, splitting the defense. That time, but getting it knocked away by Colwell was Wilkerson. Here's Cavalier to the other end. Giving a pass to Colwell. Kind of a pass off the glass to himself was Colwell as he gets it in for 2. 33-31 is the score now. Lynx still in favor with 1:40 left to go in the third. Tony's going to come in with a foul. Casey Mackey looking for him. Cochran came in for the interception and thrown to the ground was Cochran. It definitely was a foul on Tony. Just kind of a late whistle, but it was a foul. Anderson for three, going to be short, going to the ground is Cochran, rebounded by Crable. Cochran coming back up, guarded by Cochran. Great job by Casey Mackey. Definitely should have been called for the foul. We're going to have a block. The basket should count. They're not going to count the basket. They're going to say it was on the floor, but the foul is going to be called by Josh Colwell on the defensive end. Klapka avoiding the block. So kind of the basket does not count for Wilkerson as the foul call was called before the shot went up. So with Tony having 3 fouls, Cooper Campbell checking in for him with 54 seconds left to go in the third. Here's Klapka. Mackey with kind of an errant shot. Here's Cooper Campbell coming in for rebound. Rebounded by Anderson of the Wildcats. Cavalier up the right side. Campbell on Cochran. A great job that time by Cooper Campbell on Cochran. Ball's going to be tipped out on Cooper on the rebound. 27 seconds left to go in the third. Again, it's going to be a tough matchup. Cooper Campbell on the senior, Reagan Cochran. Tipped away by Klapka. Handled. Here's Kelton from the corner. Going to be driving to his right, but we're going to have a foul on Jack Wilkerson. That's going to be his third, the 14th foul. Shad Whiteley's going to have to come check in with 17 seconds left for Jack. Jack didn't like the call, but it looked like he may have reached from the back. Cochran turns the corner. He puts it up with his right hand. We're going to have Klapka setting up for a charge. He gets the call. Cochran with the foul called. 13th foul. Great job by Klapka setting up for a charge. 33-31 is the score with 13 seconds left. Ball goes into Whiteley. Whiteley pushing it up the right side. Here's Cooper Campbell in the corner. Campbell's pass going to be tipped away. Handled by Cochran. He's going to be called for the walk. Instead, they're going to let time run out. And the Lynx with a great comeback here in the quarter to take the lead 33-31 heading into the fourth quarter. Lynx with the highest scoring quarter so far with 16 and only holding the Wildcats to just 5 points. So 11-point swing there in the fourth quarter, or to head into the fourth quarter. That'll now give us a chance to look at our sponsors in between quarters. Hansford Hospital Pharmacy is your local good neighbor pharmacy located in Spearman at 710 South Rowan, directly across from Hansford Hospital. Hansford Pharmacy has been serving Hansford County residents for over 30 years, and we pride ourselves in providing fast, friendly, and accurate service. Hansford Pharmacy proudly supports our Lynx and Lynxettes. Possession now in favor of Canadian. We're going to have an offensive foul, a moving screen on Twister Kelton of Canadian. The 14th foul, so a turnover. to start this fourth quarter. Wilkerson dribbling out of a trap by Cochran and Kelton. Cochran retreats. Wilkerson on Kelton. Good pass underneath by Wilkerson. Great assist that time. If he can't score, put it in himself. That's a great job to start the scoring in this fourth quarter. 35-31 in favor of the Lynx. Kaysen, quick hands on Cavalier. Here's Kelton in the corner. Denying Cochran the ball down low. We can see Kelton now driving on Garnett. Ball's going to be tipped away by Varela. Ball's going to stay in possession of the Wildcats as the ball went out of bounds. Klafka on Crable. Cochran's going to dribble it off his foot, and another turnover by the Wildcats. Good job by Tony, as you can see him leaning on the big body of Cochran. Here's Mackey. Mackey cleaning everybody out. Garnett driving to his left, spins. Gets down to the block, nowhere to go with it. Ball gets tipped away, handled back by Garnett. Wilkerson resets. Wilkerson on Kelton, looking for the step back. Shot's going to go up and good, and there's Wilkerson starting his scoring here in the fourth quarter, looking to close this thing out. 37-31 is the score in favor of the Lynx. Great job by Kaysen Mackey on Cavalier. Cochran stepping out. Tony doesn't need to chase him. Not a great shooter from the outside is Cochran. Great job by Garnett, almost having a run through for a layup on the other end, but just a good tip pass to disrupt the offense for the Wildcats. Colwell looking for Cochran down low. They get it to him, blocked out of bounds by Cochran. Words exchanged again by Tony. Referee stepping in again. Tony needs to be careful here not to get a tee. That could definitely change this game around. But definitely a great play otherwise. Cavalier turns a corner. We're going to have a kicked ball underneath, so they're going to stop play before the ball goes in. So ball's going to be taken out of bounds by the Wildcats. As it looked like it might have been kicked by either Kaysen or Tony. Not sure who was it underneath. But definitely a big play so far, as Klafka's going to be late getting there. Crable goes up for the shot. He's going to shoot two as Klafka picks up his third foul. And Crable goes to the line. Crable scoreless in the third. He has 6 on the night. Stepping into the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Shot's no good from the first attempt. Second shot falls. 37-32 with 6 minutes left to go in the game. Kaysen Mackey. Cochran picking him up. Maybe isolate him, go by him. Garnett's pass tipped away by Cavalier. You have a matchup down low that you want if you could get Tony on Crable. Here's Wilkerson. Ball's going to be tipped away. Saved by Jeb. Kaysen Mackey has it, dribbles it back out to the backcourt, trying to reset. Here's Klafka on the right wing. Almost got caught. Jeb driving to his left. Goes up, going to be tipped out. And it's going to stay in possession for the Lynx. And it was out on Jeb. Good job by the official stepping in to correct that call. Even if you don't like to hear it. 5:17 left to go in the game. 7th turnover that time by the Lynx. 37-32 is the score in favor of Spearman. Cavalier on Mackey. Cavalier getting into the paint. Shot's going to be no good. There's Crable again. Ball's going to be tipped away out of bounds as Crable is doing a great job on the offensive end for the Wildcats. Getting a lot of those second chance opportunities for the Wildcats, and you're going to have a timeout called by the Wildcats. A 30-second timeout called. That's their second. They're going to have 3 fulls. That's Coach Klafka still yet to call a timeout. Hansford County Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer high-quality preventative medical and surgical care for animals of all sizes. With 24-hour-a-day availability, we strive to be there to meet all our clients' needs. Hansford County Vet Hospital is in Spearman at 405 County Road 24. They are grateful for the opportunity to serve the people of this area and support the activities of the Lynx and Lynxettes. Looks like Shad Whiteley's going to be checking in for Jeb Garnett coming out of the timeout. And it was not a 30-second timeout, but a full timeout called by Canadians coach. So 37-32 is the score in favor of Spearman. On the floor for Canadian, you're going to have Cavalier, Cochran, Colwell, Kelton, and Crable. Long pass into the backcourt. Colwell handles it, gives it up to Cavalier. Cavalier down into Cochran. Good hands by Mackey. Crable driving. Kelton kicks it back out to Crable. Crable nowhere to go with it. Looks like a steal. Couple Lynx hit the floor. Here's Colwell driving. His shot's going to be contested by Tony. He comes out with his own rebound out to Cavalier. He kicks it out. Euro step, we're going to have, should have been a charge call, and it is by Shad Whiteley stepping up. It was blocked out of bounds as Twister Kelton shaking his head. Didn't like the call, but Shad Whiteley was there to take the charge. So Cavalier's going to pick up his first, the 16th foul, for the Wildcats. Each team will be in the bonus on the next foul, defensive foul. Here's Whiteley. See if the Lynx can run Jack Wilkerson off of a couple of screens. Back to Whiteley it is. Back to Wilkerson. See if Wilkerson can get isolated on Kelton. He pulls it back out. 5 out. Is the offensive look. Here goes Wilkerson. Over to Tony. Shot fake. It's going to be up and good for Tony, and another assist by Jack Wilkerson to Tony Varela. 39-32 is the score. 7-point lead for Spearman with 3:30 left to go in the game. There's Kelton on the right wing, driving to his right. Stolen away by, it's going to be a block by Shad Whiteley. So going to the free throw line is going to be Kelton, as a foul was called on Shad Whiteley. That's his 4th, and now the 17th foul. Lynx need to be ready for a rebound. Kelton makes the first. 39-33 is the score. Second shot falls. Kelton perfect from the line tonight, 4 for 4. He has 4 points. Here's Whiteley driving to his right, pulls it back out, gives it to Mackey. 5 out again is the call for the Lynx. Mackey, no trouble in the backcourt, going to work on Anderson. Here's Klafka at the top. Klafka thought about it. kind of a quick shot, rebounded by Tony Varela. Probably not the shot you want, and a turnover by Tony Varela on his own side. The ball's going to be not handled by Gary Anderson as he's going to turn it over, and we're going to have a full timeout called by Coach Klafka. So 39-34 is the score going into the full timeout. Another super supporter of the Spearman Lynx and Lynxettes is the Sports Zone in Spearman. If your school, organization, team, or family gathering is in need of custom t-shirts, stickers, uniforms, bags, hats, or mementos, the Sports Zone is ready to fill your order. Also, custom printing on banners, decals, jerseys, and drink cups is also available. Are you looking for school, sports, or commercial advertising products? The Sports Zone is your go-to provider. They are located on Highway 207, just south of the Windmill Park. Call 644-9663 or find their website at thesportzone.net. Former Lynx and Lynxette Chad and Mindy Riggins are happy to sponsor and support these broadcasts of Lynx and Lynxette sports. Sincere thanks to Chad, Mindy, and the entire staff at Sports Zone. Coming out of the timeout, Whiteley, Mackey, Klafka, Varela, and Wilkerson on the floor. Ball goes right back into Whiteley as he passes it in. Up to Wilkerson, trying to avoid the trap. He dribbles out of it. Still dribbling out of it. So he finds Tony again. Shot fake, gets him up in the air. Lay it in again for two. And that's a great job by Wilkerson. That's the third time in this fourth quarter. Jack Wilkerson is driven to his right, finding Tony Varela, and he's making a great post move to put it in. A 7-point lead for the Spearmen with 2:20 left to go. Colwell going to work on Wilkerson. He's going to lose the handle of it, going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. We have Kason Mackey on the foul. That's going to be his third. Whiteley, Wilkerson, and Klafka. Whiteley has 4, Wilkerson has 3, Mackey has 3, and Klafka has 3. Colwell stepping the line. And that's been kind of the answer so far tonight, is keeping Colwell, as that is just his third point on the night. All points for the Canadian Wildcats have come on free throws in this fourth quarter as the second falls. 41-36. Here's Whiteley. Whiteley picks it up his dribble, and we're going to have an offensive foul as Jack Wilkerson now picks up his fourth foul, and it definitely was as he gave the elbow. And Twister Kelton letting his teammates know that Jack Wilkerson now he does have 4 with 2 minutes left. They're going to have to be smart. Maybe Coach Klafka could have taken a timeout there in the backcourt as he would still have all 4 left. Anderson driving to his left, pulls up for a shot. It's going to fall, giving him the first bucket in the fourth quarter. 41-38 as Wilkerson turns it over. That's the 10th turnover now for the Lynx. Losing the handle of it. Klafka coming away with it. It's going to be handled. Timeout, but instead we're going to be we should have a timeout called by Klafka as he had possession of it. The Wildcats never had possession of it. We'll see what they come up with. Still the referees are coming away with who called timeout. So they called the coaches over to the scorer's table, so we're going to have Maybe no timeout called by anybody. So it's going to be in possession. So timeout should have been maybe given to the Lynx as Wilkerson, as the ball's going to be thrown away, but saved by Wilkerson. And we're going to have a block by Kelton this time, and it's going to send Jack Wilkerson to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Kelton trying, as Wilkerson's got to be careful, because that could have been, you never know when the official is going to call a charge, but a great job by Wilkerson of handling that errant pass by Whiteley. So this game might come down to free throws, as Whiteley's going to come to the bench. Jeb Garnett checking back in for him. Wilkerson, first shot from the 1-and-1 is going to be good. .11 points for Wilkerson as he almost came down with the offensive rebound. Here's Colwell at the top, 42-38 is the score in favor of Spearman. Anderson back to Colwell, 1:29 left to go here in the game. Colwell pulls up for three as no one guarded him. Ball's going to be short over the back. Call should have been on Twister Kelton, and ball goes in possession of Spearman. Ball got knocked out that time by Twister Kelton going over the back. Jeb Garnett stepping out of bounds. Here's Wilkerson. Wilkerson with a good fake. Kason Mackey dribbling out of the trap. As here it comes. Wilkerson stepping into it. Nowhere to go with it. We're going to have a timeout called by Klafka to avoid the trap as the ball got dribbled to the corner. So 1:07 left to go in the game as Coach Klafka called a timeout. He still has 3 timeouts left to go. If they didn't, we never really got the final verdict on who they gave that timeout to on the last possession. H&H Water Well Service in Spearman provides professional pump irrigation and water well services. H&H installs new pumps and gear heads, or they will service and repair your existing equipment. Their machine shop is staffed with an experienced mechanist, and they guarantee fast, reliable service. Plus, H&H is fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. Feedlot cities, farmers, and ranchers in the Spearman area depend on H&H Water Well Service. H&H is located on Highway 15 west of Spearman. Call 659-5577 for your water well needs. We thank Jerry Holton and his crew for sponsoring the Lynx and Lynxettes in all seasons and activities. The ball will be taken out on the side. Garnett stepping out of bounds to throw it in. Klafka, Wilkerson, Varela, and Mackey. They double team Wilkerson. Take it away from him. Here goes Mackey. Trying to get the ball down low to Tony. Tony goes up. He's going to block his own shot with the rim. He made a great post move, just got too far underneath, but maybe definitely could have been a foul call. 55 seconds left to go in the game. 42-38, favor of the Lynx. Here's Colwell at the top. Getting the call from his coach. And Klafka with a great steal. He's going to dribble into the trap, but he's going to go down. There's going to be a foul called as Klafka goes down. And Klafka will be going. So there's going to be a flagrant foul called on number 3. Yes, they did call it. So Klafka's going to step to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. He's been scoreless in the fourth quarter, and the Lynx will get the ball back as the first goes in and out. No good. Definitely like to see one of these go in. Second one's going to be in and off the front of the rim, off the backboard, no good. But the Lynx will get the ball on the side. and we're going to have another timeout called by the Wildcats coach. First State Bank in Spearman would like to invite you to enroll in mobile deposit. This feature of First State Bank's mobile app allows for quick and convenient access to deposit checks on the go. All this can be done without going downtown during business hours. Contact First State Bank at 806-659-5565 with any questions. So a 30-second timeout called that time by Canadian. They'll have 2 fulls left. Coach Klapka also has a pair of timeouts. So off the flagrant foul, here's Jeb Garnett stepping in a box look by the Lynx. Wilkerson stepping out to get the ball, handling the trap, gets the ball to Klapka. Back to Garnett. It's going to be tipped out of bounds in favor to the Lynx. 33 seconds left to go in the game. 38-42 still a score in favor of the Lynx. Here's Wilkerson trying to get the ball in, get it to Mackey. Mackey's going to be reached and fouled by Gary Anderson. That's his third. And the 18th foul, sending Mackey to a line to shoot a 1-on-1. This game will come down to free throws in the end if the Lynx can keep this lead. We'd like to see a couple of these go in. Klapka was 0 for 2 from his last trip off the flagrant. Here's Mackey. His first shot's going to be no good. Time's ticking away, 30 seconds left. Colwell up the court quickly to Anderson. Anderson with a quick shot. It's going to be airball, no good. As Kelton goes in to save it, Klapka's going to get it, go behind the back, down to the right side, pulls it back out. Smart move. All Casey needs to do is just hold it, get it to Klapka. There's a foul coming over by Anderson. That's going to be his 4th. Klapka going to the line again to shoot another 2. Lynx have been 0 for 5 the last 5 attempts from the free throw line. Here's Cochran for 3. It's going to be off the glass, rebounded by Crable. He puts it up for 2, and it's going to be good with 2 seconds left to go. So 42-38, 42-40 now will be the score as Crable laid it in. So Lynx, all they have to do is get the ball in, get fouled, and this game should be over. We have a full timeout called by Canadian. They will have 1 timeout left. First State Bank is ready to assist you with any of your auto, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. With over a century in the banking business, this family-owned and operated institution offers very competitive loan rates. Stop in and visit with any of our knowledgeable loan officers or call 806-659-5565 to get answers to your questions. Farm Supply and Service is the place to go for oil changes, wheel alignments, auto repair services, and professional in-house, on-the-road, and in-the-field tire services. Full-serve and self-serve pumps meet your fuel needs at Farm Supply. And if you haven't done so already, try their self-serve and soft touch car wash. Farm Supply and Service at 415 Collard and Spearman. Call 659-5519. So here's Garnett. Double teamed is going to be Wilkerson as they throw it deep. Ball's going to be tipped away. Colwell with the shot to end the game, and the Lynx are going to come away with an on-the-road victory at Canadian with a score of 42-40. A couple of close ones here tonight. Lynx and Lynx heads come away with the sweep, and that's a huge victory.